Hi, my name's Rachel Andrews. Welcome to Everyday Athlete. On this week's video, I wanted to have a little chat about what happens when you have a swimming wardrobe malfunction. I thought I'd also introduce my second hat from the Wild Wenatchee Swimmers. And it is another cracker, super warm, again, for quite a chilly morning this morning. Now, when I talk about a wardrobe malfunction, you'll remember, if you're someone who's followed my channel for a while, that I had one of those on Christmas Day. I'll link that video in the description below. But this wardrobe malfunction was less about lack of dignity and more about don't I get in. Yesterday morning I decided before I got in for my swim I'd do a little film for an upcoming chat I'm having for the charity Blue Tonic, where I'm going to go on and have a little chat with the guys about my swimming journey. And I was recording that, a nice professional video about how I talk about safety and encourage people to get involved with outdoor swimming in a safe way on my channel. Only to find that when I did actually go to do my swim yesterday morning, I had forgotten one of my booties. I don't know, I spent ages getting my stuff ready, but I completely forgot my left boot. And we'll look at what happened next. What do you do when you've only got one boot? You get in anyway, but you put your kit close to the water, because that's going to be a bit of a joke getting out. There is an extreme difference between getting in with a bootie on and getting in without one. How on earth do people start open water swimming at this time of year without boots? Wow, this is something else this morning. Oh, that'll teach me to prepare. And also, I brought two right gloves, so I'm really in a bit of a mess this morning. Still, just put it on the wrong way round. See how that works out. So here's the difference. One with a neoprene boot, one without. If ever you need it more convincing to wear neoprene boots or something this time of year, I don't think there's a stronger case. The toes on this foot are quite chilly. So as you saw, I did in fact decide to get in. But I was already committed. I was meeting a friend. I thought, how hard can it be? And as you saw, it was pretty difficult getting in. And credit to those people who do manage to go in fully skins year round. That's just not my bag. Anyway, it was interesting to note that when you get in and you've got one foot covered and one foot not, as you initially go to get in, I found it really, really difficult and pretty painful. And I could see how you might go in, go out thinking, without boots, I don't know how I'm going to get in. But I decided to carry on, got in, and it was fine. Once I got in the water, interestingly, the foot without the boot just felt about the same temperature as the rest of my body. The thing that did get colder much quicker was my toes. Even through gloves, it tends to be my fingertips that get a bit chilly first. And that starts a signal that I might want to start getting out. But yeah, my toes were pretty chilly. But for the actual swimming, it was all fine. So one thing I thought was, actually, as I move further into the season and I'm trying to work out whether or not it's time to go without neoprene booties, I might do it again. Go 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and see how the difference feels. Because if it's bearable, well then I'll know it's time to change. So not all was lost. I did feel a bit of an idiot, and I was worried I might not be able to stay in too long. But it worked out fine in the end. The other thing is, with having two gloves the same, Actually, that too worked okay. I put it on, it felt a bit weird and baggy and didn't fit nicely on the hand that was the where I was wearing one round the other way. But it worked, and actually it allowed me to go swimming. What's this thing? Any ideas? What I will say is, wearing just the one neoprene boot, I did notice that it was a lot more difficult getting out, a lot more tough underfoot, and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have felt it had I stepped on something and cut my foot, because my foot was so cold. So in that respect, it wasn't great. But I would still recommend, even if you have a bit of a wardrobe malfunction, that so long as it's safe enough to do so, you crack on anyway with your plan and get in and have a swim. You might need to make it a little bit shorter though, just to make sure that you don't stay in too long and get too cold. I hope you've enjoyed this week's video, and if you have, you'll give it a like, drop me a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear about your wardrobe malfunctions and how that's affected your swimming. And consider subscribing to my channel. I make a new video every week and I put them out on a Tuesday. Make sure you click on the little bell to get the notification when one comes out, and I'll see you next time. Bye!